Welcome to our retirement, folks.
Good morning.
It's Sicky, Trevor and Pat.
There's nothing wrong with you at the moment, is there?
No, not as far as I know.
Not that we know.
Don't know what I'm going to say today.
No.
I don't know. Don't know whether they are so much interested in the, piano thing,
Piano
the shop
thing.
and all
Yeah.
that from past there.
Yeah.
Not had much of a reaction to it.
Right. Well, it's technical, isn't it? A lot of it. And, I mean, people get bored of technical things. I mean, even now we're sat here thinking this is a long explanation of the workings of a piano. I know it's fascinating to you.
Yeah.
And you enjoyed doing it, but...
we're going to go on to the next stage of how he taught me to tune, but I don't think I'll bother.
Just say he taught you to tune, and which you did, didn't he? You were
Yeah.
very persistent.
He was, aye.
Kept saying, you should be doing this so that I don't have to, so that it don't waste my time. You've already done it, and then I can get on with actual tuning.
We're definitely doing his son out of a job, weren't
He
we?
was, wasn't he? Yeah. Well, from here, I mean, he probably had plenty of
He did.
tunings
He won't bother.
locally.
He had a good pension. He won't hard up.
No. He were a nice man.
Frank.
He was.
He was,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
A good teacher.
Yeah, he was.
See, he got you interested, didn't he?
Yeah. It's amazing, really, but years later, when we moved to Lincolnshire, and I were an established piano tuner, I were at a house near Epworth, tuning a piano, and there was a newspaper on the settee. It were a Yorkshire Post, which is what attracted my attention. Seeing a Yorkshire Post in Lincolnshire, and it was front page. It were open on front page, and it were all about the Test match in Headingley. The cricket, and I think England must have won it. And I noticed this headline. I was reading about, I don't know, it was on front page anyway, and I was reading it, and it said, Mr. Frank Leafhead from Boston Spa said he'd never seen cricket like it since the days of Donald Bradman, were it? Something like that. And it was Frank who taught me to tune
That interviewed him.
Interviewed him at Headingley, the Test match, And he was in his 80s then.
Were he?
Yeah, I think it said, and 84-year-old Frank Leaf, I think it said something like that,
Yeah. I think we did go visit him, didn't we?
Yeah, we
One
did.
point.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't know. Did we actually see him? I don't think we did.
Because he'd been in hospital, he'd had an heart attack, hadn't he? And he'd been in hospital. And I did write to Frank. After I saw that article, I wrote to him and thanked him for all that he'd done, because I didn't give him a right lot of encouragement. He persisted.
Yeah.
I learned to tune in spite. He taught me in spite of myself, really. Yeah, well, he was a nice bloke.
Yeah. He was. I think he had a daughter, didn't he? Was it just a daughter he had?
I don't know. Yeah, you don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm sure he had a daughter. So, did you tell him we went out yesterday shopping? Or?
I haven't.
Oh, right.
No, we did.
Yeah, we went to Marx's and did a shopping as we normally do.
There were a lot there, weren't there?
There were a lot there. And obviously it's changed round because they're doing alterations up at top end where alt food was. And they've moved it all further down, haven't they?
We didn't go into cafeteria,
No.
we did a shop.
Yeah, we'd remembered we should have stopped off at Doctor's on the way up and we didn't. So we had to come, after we'd finished the shop, we came back down into Farsley and dropped the
sample off on the way back. And this morning I got a text from St James's Hospital about me ears, about going to see a
audiologist.
No, here's ENT.
Yeah, ear, nose and throat.
Yeah, and they're going to send me. They said they're going to send me an appointment through. You watch. Because what have I done this morning, Pat?
He's booked us a night out for tomorrow.
We're going not far. It's only on edge of Halifax. But it's looks a very nice hotel.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go.
Stay out for a night.
No appointments this week, but you watch. I bet
somebody else text us today saying, "Can you come tomorrow?"
Tomorrow, yeah, or Thursday. It'll be just like it.
Yeah.
So I know Pat's still not right, but
we could be here forever, couldn't we?
it's getting to feel like that.
So
we'll
never get off again.
We're never ever going to get off again.
Yeah.
That's the end of our life. You're watching the demise of Trevor and Pat. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, never mind. We'll enjoy ourselves tomorrow.
Well, that's the idea.
It's supposed to be nice tomorrow.
It's going to be that's the best day.
It's a bit
according to the forecast
today.
around here. So, it's not far.
No.
And it's
only for one night, so we don't have to take loads of stuff with us.
Chocolates provided on arrival, which is
a no for me now.
So Pat can't enjoy that.
Can't even enjoy my coffee
in
the morning.
I can't torment her like I'm tormenting her now.
With coffee?
With coffee. Because Pat ain't having coffee. She's trying to do all she can to get rid of this, whatever it is she's got. So she's not having coffee, and I've got a coffee here in front of me. I feel ever so guilty drinking.
Oh, don't. And we're trying to bring my glucose down as well. Which
it stopped having it. It's 14 point something again this morning. It's not bringing it down. That glycoside.
I said maybe it'll take a while to get in my system and then it'll start.
It says it's supposed to be set fast operating.
Oh, yeah.
Fast working, didn't it?
It did.
Not works fast on thee.
No.
No. And it's an evening. Well, there's actually an afternoon tea, but
oh no,
I don't think.
That'll
I
be
don't
cream
think.
buns and scones.
Yeah, we're not. No, we're not having an afternoon tea. But it's an evening meal.
Yeah.
And then a Yorkshire breakfast. It says a Yorkshire breakfast.
Right.
I don't know what the difference is between an English breakfast and a Yorkshire breakfast.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out on Thursday morning.
We will.
Yeah. So.
Well, Leithia's gone out this morning. I think she's gone for breakfast with her friends.
No college again.
No.
This is
amazing.
This is not good, is it? This is a con, isn't it?
She's been at home a week and 2 days now. Over, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Didn't she have a week off before that?
She's only been one day since Christmas.
1 day?
1 day since
Really?
before Christmas when she broke up. She's only been back 1 day. It's...
That doesn't seem right, does it, when they're taking all this money off them
Yeah.
for this course?
Well, it's taking money off a population because it's... I know it's a loan, but it's provided by government, which will never be paid back unless she earns... Unless the lower limit to £6,000 a year or something like that. Which I could imagine them doing.
So, she's out. She says she don't know when she'll be back.
I don't know where she's gone.
No.
Maybe to town.
She might have gone... Sometimes they go to Guiseley, don't they, and go to a coffee shop there and have breakfast.
Yeah.
Then go back to one of their houses and play games and watch videos. Or sometimes going to town. It's a life for Riley.
It is, isn't it? Oh, God, dear me. What were I doing at her age? Well, I was in the army, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Dear.
Wow.
What a
Married.
contrast. You were married?
Yeah. But, I mean, when I left school, I went straight into sewing.
Yeah.
There were no lazing about
No.
or what have you. You had to get on with it. Didn't earn much.
How on earth? It's just so different, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I bet all you were out at work at 15
Of
and
course. Yeah.
doing what you had to do.
No, a lady contacted me in comments about the mill. I think she lived in Cleckheaton, which must be near to Batley.
Right.
Well, it was Birstall actually. It was that mill it was still in Birstall. I thought we were in Batley, but she says that mill's in Birstall, and she worked at mill, and they used to pick them up on a bus. They laid on a coach to pick them all up on a morning and take them home at night.
Wow.
And she was saying they used to chatter on bus. It was like, you can imagine camaraderie, you know.
Yeah.
All women, mill workers.
Yeah.
And I said, I bet you are. I bet it was dead quiet on a Monday morning and lively as hell going home on a Friday afternoon. Yeah. I can just imagine it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chatter.
What it was like in them days. I mean, you'd have been young then and all, working at mill.
Planning your weekend out.
Yeah. Yeah. I know mills are all closed down just about, aren't they? There are still mills still going. I mean, there's one in bottom of Putsey there. Is it Ainsworth? Ainsworth Mill.
Yeah.
Still operating, I believe.
Doing summer, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then spring.
Well, that's no longer a mill.
It's no longer a mill, but it's a hive of activity.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
But it's like that place we went to. It's all been taken over by different people doing different things in it.
Do you remember when we went gin tasting in there?
Aye.
With our tracer?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. They made their own gin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were gin cocktails, weren't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we had a couple, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Gin's not my cup of tea, but...
It was just that the room where you were sat didn't have much ambience.
No, it didn't.
It was very stark.
Yeah, there were just like benches and wooden tables.
Yeah, it won't really...
And a bar.
It looked like a contrast to where we're going tomorrow.
Yeah, it
You'll be relaxed in
very big,
lush armchairs and maybe they might even have a log fire going or something.
Oh, they might. Yeah.
That you can sit and get a glass of something and sit in a lovely armchair in front of a log fire. As long as we're not the only ones there.
Yeah. Like that other posh place we went to.
Yeah.
Apart from a couple who were celebrating their anniversary.
Yeah, they had
with an afternoon tea.
Yeah.
There were just me and you, and there were only me and you stayed.
There were only us stayed overnight.
And had evening meal, weren't there?
Yeah, we had a hotel to us then. They updated our suite to a, what do they call them? A suite rather than a room.
Rather than a room.
Yeah.
It had a settee and chairs at far end with a television in it.
Yeah, like a lounge area.
Yeah, oh, very nice.
It was. And the food was lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems a long time ago, that.
It does, yeah. And then we went into...
We've been through hell since then.
Yeah.
Haven't we? And then, we went off to Eden, didn't we?
Yeah.
Following day.
Yeah.
And a walk round Eden.
We did. We did have a walk round Eden. It was quite a nice little place, wasn't it?
Eden? Well, lovely. I think this hotel we're going to tomorrow it can't be a village. Won't be a village, I don't think, but it is on the edge of a... Looks like the shops and things. I mean, there's everybody goes to Cornmill. Is it not Cornmill? Is it the Cornmill in Halifax? Peace Hall. Peace Hall. Everybody goes there, don't they? When they go to Halifax.
Yeah. I suggested we go.
You did? Oh, yeah, with Mick.
Yeah.
It's when you've been, haven't you?
Oh.
I'm awful for not wanting to go back to anywhere I've been.
Yeah, yes.
Once I've been once, I don't want to go back.
I like going back and seeing what's changed, if I can remember.
Well, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
I mean, you can park there. There's back parking in Halifax. Do you want to see Peace Hall?
Oh, yeah. Why?
I'm asking them.
Oh, you mean if we want to go on Thursday?
Yeah. Well, it'll probably be pouring down with rain.
Oh, yeah, probably. We'll just come straight back, shall we?
Like a blooming homing pigeon. Oh, gold.
Well, you don't want to go anywhere that you've been before.
Oh,
I mean, considering we've lived round here all his life nearly.
I used to be an exciting person.
Going where we go. Now you've got to, like, have a leash round his neck and drag him.
Well, you see, when we had van, we used to just wander around, and I'd try and find places I hadn't been.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're in one place and like this, that's why
you've got a car.
Mm,
Which makes it easier having a car.
it does. It is, and I like the car. I really like the car. I think it's great. And I like being here. It's just when you're in one place and you to fan out from one spot, I hate it. And that's what I liked about being in van. You could
go somewhere and then fan out from there.
You were just constantly moving from a different place. I miss that. But I don't miss all problems.
No.
Yeah. And I don't miss scrimping and scraping.
No, we're always scrimping and scraping, weren't we?
We were really.
We can't do this because we haven't got that. But we've got a bit more.
Do you know, when we ran the gallery, I used to read the meter, the electric meter and the gas meter every day. And I said to Pat, we've got so many units of electricity and so many units of gas per day.
Mick, he used to say to me, has Trevor turned that gas off again?
Do you mean when he lived with us?
Yeah, and he were always sort of saying to him, don't forget to turn that light out. And you know what teenage lads are like.
Always leaving lights on. He lived
here with his sons, and they weren't ones for turning lights off.
Well, we were living on peanuts.
Oh dear. Did Trevor ever tell you that we once had, there were refugees advertising in that paper that he told you about, the Leeds Other paper, for accommodation? Trevor says, oh, let's apply. So
for money?
For money, yeah.
I'm not going to do it for now.
No. And he got in touch with them and they agreed to send somebody out. Well, at that time, we were knocking a hole through from dining room to kitchen to make it bigger.
And it was winter.
And we had an Alsatian dog, and the only heat we had in that room were a gas fire. And I was just recovering from measles.
Something like that.
Some childhood disease that you get. And I was just recovering from it. So I was wrapped in a blanket. And a friend of ours had come and we had a chaise longue. And he sat on this chaise longue. Well, I mean, he didn't sit on it. He threw himself on it and broke the leg. So we had this chaise longue propped up with 2 bricks in front room, and I was laid on it. The dog was laid in front of the fire. And this poor fella came.
And don't forget to tell my aunt
he was doing his painting, and he had his
coat.
The coat that I met him in, the second day that we met, which were
that donkey jacket.
And he'd got wax all down front of it from holding a candle in his mouth. I don't know whether you were trying to fix something at that time.
What, wiring?
Wiring you were doing, aye. Wiring. This poor fella came. We showed him round, and he said, I'm very sorry, but I can't live here. It's too cold. There's no heating.
This is an immigrant looking for a place of refuge.
Yeah.
And our house wasn't good enough.
In them days.
Yeah.
It's too cold.
It was the Greek Cypriot War.
That's it, yeah.
There were a war going on. And I don't know which side it was that we were taking immigrants from. I've no idea. But,
refugees.
Yeah. But yeah, that's how we lived. We were even below the level of a refugee.
Because at that time we didn't have central heating in the house.
No, we didn't.
Not until we sold the milk round and we could put some money towards putting central heating.
Yeah.
And a new stair carpet and a new front room carpet.
Yeah.
But up to then it were a bit rough.
I'm afraid. Very primitive.
Very primitive. Yeah, very. Yeah, dear. So that's that.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it for now. I can't think of anything else.
I do. Yeah.
And I need the loo.
Yeah. Right.
So
okay.
We'll say bye.
We'll say bye-bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye.